mean, say only time, but wait, beside me, let me just, wrap it up quickly. So this person that officially called from MTN took me through the same procedure 3 good times. It still didn't work. And she hung up and said she would call me back. She called me again, took me through the same procedure. It still didn't work. And she hung up. She called me again to tell me that, oh, they now know what the problem is. And that when I went to register my SIM card, I registered 2 accounts on 1 SIM card. I got confused because Menkai say my BBSA and I said my BBSA so na Menkaya and I'm saying okay, it's a work and sadia any let me see the money. And they checked almost they are looking at their system. They can actually see my money and it's not 10, it's 7,500 in video said then I've forgotten the exact figure. Now almost sending me whole like what did they call it? Yeah. And I checked that for real the money was intact, and then I thanked them, and immediately without them asking I went on social media to write say, oh, my problem has been resolved by MTN, thank you very much MTN. Now me her comments na ebas hey like it was really negative for the brand MTN, and that wasn't cause, and also that wasn't my my intention, so I quickly took it down after about 24 minutes. I archived it. I still have it on my Instagram, and I'm archiving it in a free home. So as the next day, by 9 to 10 a.m., I had a call. She mentioned her name. She said she is a general something for MTN, and that the post I made the previous day has really affected their Momo business. So they want me to go and apologize. I said no. I have already done that. I was a frustrated customer who posted something. Your company has resolved it. I still went back to post the good news, and the lady said no, she's not seen it. I said hold on then, and then I screenshot my archived, and then I sent to her including all the comments that were there. And then she said okay, well fine, it didn't do anything, so I need to repost again. I said see, as a citizen of Ghana and as a customer of MTN, I think I have the right to express my view, my frustration on a service that I'm patronizing. So if I had a problem with your service and now I don't have a problem and I have apologized and it's gone, and you feel that has affected you and you think I'm a brand and that's why it affected you, then you need to pay me to redo another post, because that would be advertisement. So we were talking on the phone, tried to reason with each other, and then this lady agreed. So okay,
hey, what's I'm now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, me ref. She agreed. So okay, fine.
Your business.
Yeah, your business.
By you posting back apology, no?
Yes, and I'm okay. Then I'll let my manager contact you. As at that time, I was having a little issue with my manager, so I called to tell him. I actually sent me a message back. I'm saying for too much intino. Now on you post assembly so crass because after almost posting and he called me, I'm like, what the hell? I called and he got pissed. He didn't mind me. So I thought Kofi Asamoah is somebody that advises me when it comes to certain things. He's well spoken and he manages other people. So when it comes to negotiation, like Kofi Asamoah, aside my manager, is urgent. Kofi Asamoah is the next person next to me that I can easily contact. So me friend Kofi Anopano, and his phone went through, but he didn't answer. After the HO calls my friend from Sa Anupan Kosiana Junina and Kobium. So I quickly went on his Snapchat and I realized that he was in a bush somewhere shooting. Probably the first time I called him, he was now entering the bush, and then when he went there, then the network, went off. So the lady kept calling me in between, saying, where is your manager? We need to talk to him. And I'm like, you need to hold on because I'm not getting him. So she kept calling. 1 p.m. she called, 2 p.m. she called, 3 p.m. she called, and then she called. She's like, you know what? It's out of our hand because the pressure is coming from above. So you have to do something. I said, you know what? Just give me a second, Nana. Just give me a second. All I saw was the post
from MTN.
From MTN on my Instagram. I said, so my family 10,000. While the money in my account wasn't 10,000. My money was 7,500 or 700 or something. Like I can't really, place a figure on the exact figure. Yes, it's no problem. They say I didn't know about because say sikano 10,000 and above when my money in my account wasn't even up to. So I consulted my lawyer. Said this is what is going on. So what can I do about it? And he said to me, say, the fact say me mention that figure no any me account ni mu die my phone, so I should just say sorry and move on. And that was exactly what I did. And I moved on. Why would I wake up one morning and decide to pick on somebody and go and pick on a whole MTN? Like, why?
You're brand ambassador. Inti Senka brand as big as MTN. Like you said, I
was just a frustrated customer, not even a brand.
When me one for frustration, you know, with the call page.
Yes, and my whole adjoa etage was say, the friend me keke. Na ma solve it because meaning say going to their office back and forth, no, a year long. Okay. So I just said, oh, mommy post on my friend, Mrs. Tia, I'm in delete crime free. It wasn't like 7% me tarnish or be brand image or something. Why would I do that?
But you were not so sure about the money in your.
I wasn't sure because as I said, it's my business account. Go first send this kakum. I know, say, Missika say, me name say me boss I didn't come back because I come in bo, come in bo.
Because as a brand, dear, you definitely know, say. You know that you're a brand already. Until everything I can be about.
Nana, in as much as me a brand, no. Me nipa I'm a customer of MTN and other other companies. I think I have the right to express my view over a service that I'm patronizing.
I don't blame you expressing on your page, but as a brand, person will be back on brand and wants them. Why wouldn't you have called them?
No, I'm afraid. Really? As I said, maybe it was childish of me to have gone to, maybe I didn't think about
your words
it.
Were a little harsh. MTN fraud. MTN is
fake. Nana, as I said, I probably a frustration about I said Misikako. A frustration. It wasn't anything personal.
Yeah.
And I just wanted them to communicate so that we resolve it. That's why yes, I'm tarnish your image. And
you just
yeah. And
say honestly, it was a mistake.
If I did anything to that affected their brand, once again I apologize, and next time
take it like a mistake.
I would be very careful.
Yes.